the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your support of TBV. I have a very special interview for you today. A light heavyweight that is on the rise, Anthony Sims Jr., a.k.a. The Magician. How's it going today, and how's the Cali weather?
Everything's going good, man. Cali weather's beautiful. It's nice and cozy. Sun's out. Nice breeze from the beach. It's beautiful.
So do you live in Cali, or are you like on like a vacation or something right now?
No, I live in Cali. I live in Long Beach, borderline Compton, California.
Okay, so coming off an impressive win like that, I mean, what is it that you're doing this week? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing more media work, or are you back in the gym? Are you taking it cool?
Hey, I'm probably taking maybe a week or two off, but actually, man, I'm just low riding, playing dominoes, skating, you know.
What do you know about some dominoes? Come on,
Come
man.
on, brother. You get 5, 15, 20, 25. It just depends on the day.
Okay, I heard that.
Yes, sir.
How was the atmosphere in Chicago? Did you feel like the people there were thoroughly impressed with the whole show as a whole?
Absolutely. I think they're impressed because, I mean, Eddie Hearns, anything that he invests in or that he does, there's a lot of quality. Quality rather than quantity. So I think everybody they got their money's worth, if not more.
Absolutely. I'm not even gonna stunt. Like when you got in the ring, I was like, I remember you fighting in Wales, but I was like, okay, but this performance right here, man, you came in, you were moving good, you were using good punch selection, and you were going to the body. That first round body shot, was it first round?
Yeah, first round they said low blow, straight body shot.
Come on, bro. I watched the replay. I said, man, that boy got a gift. Like, what'd you think when you saw him go down? Did you think it was a legit body shot, or were you like kind of in agreement with the ref?
No, I knew it was. That's why when I dropped him, I put my hands up. 'Cause I knew it was a body shot. We've been working on that punch all can.
Gotcha.
A lot of fighters, they grab you and they want to hold, you know. They leave their body wide open. A lot of fighters don't work the body unless they work the body when somebody expects it. You don't expect me to work your body when you're clinching like that. So yeah, I knew it was a body shot that dropped him. If I hit somebody in the nuts, man, I ain't gonna walk away with my hands up like I did something.
I'm glad you're keeping a buck, man. I'm glad you're keeping a buck. So, man, how it feel being a part of the zone lunch in America? I mean, you guys kind of made history over the weekend. You guys are like officially like the first card the zone has put on in America. So 20 years from now, they might look back at this as a starting point to something great.
Oh, it's a great feeling, you know, to actually be a part of a legacy. And you know, I'm living it. I'm walking through it. I'm doing it right now. Like you can't explain unless you was there. Just like how you was at the fight. You know, you can't explain it to somebody unless they were there. That's the only way they really be able to truly feel it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what's the story about you and Eddie? How did you end up signing with Eddie?
Eddie, actually, I was at the gym. I walked into the gym after sparring Dimitri Bivol in camp with him. And Kel Book was down there training with a brother named Shadid Saluki. So after I got done training, Kel was like, man, you're amazing. He's like, who you signed with? I'm like, I'm not signing with anybody. I was like, but do me a favor. Can you talk to Eddie Hearns for me? And he was like, okay, mate. And I grabbed him. I pulled him real close. And I was like, look, I need you to talk to Ed. He's serious. He said, don't worry about it. Sweet as a nut. I didn't know what the hell that meant. But a couple of days later, I got a message. It's daytime here. It was nighttime in England. He said, hey, mate, I'll see you over here across the pond really soon. And he hung up. And the video ended. A couple of days later, I guess Eddie Hearns and my manager had came to some type of agreement and talking business.
Oh shit, man! Big shout out to Kell Brook. I mean, making connection like that. Big shout out to him.
Absolutely, man.
I respect that right there. I ain't know Kell had that kind of side to him. I really respect that. Now, I gotta ask you, man. You
Oh, you about
know,
to?
a lot
Yeah.
of people over here are kind of detractors of Eddie Hearn. They really don't, I don't saying, really like him, or he gets a lot of criticism over here in the States. Do you think the fans or the media sometimes is being fair, or do you think they're being overly harsh?
Well, majority of the fans never fought a day in their life,
True.
so their opinion is going to be one-handed. It's like you telling me what it feels like. You telling me how to swim, but you've never been in water. So you want to tell me how I
Absolutely.
should swim. So and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Absolutely, but before you speak on something, make sure you had a taste of it. Before you say this fighter should fight this person, this fighter should have did this, make sure you throw them gloves on and swing with somebody real quick. Before you say a promoter should run their car this way, trying to promote something that involves, millions of dollars. And then you can have, an actual opinion that matters. But until then, it really don't matter.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But to be devil's advocate, fans are the people that kind of run all sports. You know what I'm saying? Without the
Oh,
fans, there would be
absolutely.
no
Without the
revenue.
fans, you're right. But that's where we come in at. They may like the promotion, like Don King. People hated Don King, but what they love the fighters, regardless of how crooked Don King was. This isn't the case with Eddie, but people may not like Eddie because the way he dresses, and he's a proper Englishman. And there's a saying that English people don't like Americans or Yanks. It's not the case. When you have fighters like me or Jesse Vargas or Danny Jacobs, American fighters, you're not going to be able to. It's going to be a love-hate relationship. Either way, you're going to be spending your money. Whether you hate
Absolutely.
him and you love me, or you love me and you hate him.
I respect that. Respect that. Good answer. Good answer. At what age did you pick up boxing?
6 years old, man.
6 years old.
Yeah.
I seen you play other sports too. So boxing was just it for you.
No,
Football wasn't.
football.
Yeah,
Football
football.
was football was a major one. I had college. I had a college scholarships, for football, but I decided to go with boxing.
Wow, you turned down a scholarship. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's a most people won't do that to pursue a dream that. I mean, you gotta admit, boxing is one of the grimiest sports, business wise and in the ring.
Absolutely. But other sports, it's a team effort. Boxing, you win or lose, you get the opportunity. It's solely on you. So that's why I took a chance with boxing. Got a better chance.
Absolutely. Can you speak on your experiences with Emmanuel Stewart and how it feels to be like one of his last kind of like pupils or like students?
Um, yeah, it's being around someone with the IQ of boxing like that. It's like being around a Michelangelo or D'Angelo of art.
Wow.
He was a master of his craft. But he taught me my footwork. And main component of my footwork came from Emmanuel. Emmanuel focused really hard on feet. Think about all his fighters; they all had good footwork, even all the way to the Klitschko's. But Tommy Hearns, McCory, McCallum, all these guys had amazing footwork. So
One thing
yeah.
that I have to admit that was impressive Saturday night, for all the movement and like the footwork that you were putting in, you didn't seem like you were fatigued at all. So that goes to show that you put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to you.
Absolutely. I mean, you suffer in training camp so you can live later. You suffer in camp so you can live at the fight. Shouldn't be backwards.
Is there any kind of message or like saying or like thing that happened that Emmanuel did that like still like sticks to you or like resonates with you to this day?
Oh yeah. You would say practice don't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. Whatever you practice in this ring is what you're gonna do in the fight.
Mm.
So yeah, what I did in that ring
Yeah,
is what you do in the fight.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay. I seen the interview with Coogan, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Coogan, that you moved to Vegas to live with the Mayweather side of your family?
Yeah, 13. I moved in with Roger Mayweather.
Okay. Okay.
I had first met Floyd Mayweather Sr. And then I flew up there and met him for like the Junior Golden Gloves, met him. And then after that, I moved in with Roger. I'm sorry, man. It's like horns and stuff going on. I'm outside.
How about you straight? Is there like anything Was like Roger like your trainer at any point in time, or was he just
Yeah,
like
Roger was. So I was still in Mayor Stewart, but when when it wasn't camp time or fight time, I was training with Roger.
hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It seems to me, man, like you've been spoiled with these trainers now, bro.
Oh, I was spoiled. I was spoiled with the trainers.
Oh
I mean,
man,
skills pay
good
the bills.
lord. I know,
Yeah,
absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I had the opportunity to beat these guys. So, you know, they saw potential on me. I was a kid, so they weren't charging me to train me and stuff like that. They've been, they've been to the mountaintop. You know,
Yes.
they've had that feast and they came back. So with me, they see a kid like me that has a chance too. They're gonna just share the knowledge just because.
So is there anything that like Roger has said or done that like stuck with you to this day?
Roger told me everything that happens outside of boxing, how to take care of my money, put my money in the trust, invest, supply and demand, invest your money in something that's going to make money because you're going to be boxing forever. As far as boxing, you know, you told me skills pay the bills. Okay, how strong you are, how fast you are. If you ain't got no skills, it don't matter.
So what does that saying really entail to you? Do you feel like you're one of the most skillful boxers, period, no matter what kind of division?
I feel like it because, I mean, skills are this arsenal. That's different weapons you have. A lot of fighters are what you call one-trick ponies. They're really good at one thing. Whether they're just strength, or they're fast, or they're just slick, or that their things are southpaw. Me, I got usually fighters either fight on the outside or the inside. It's rare that you see fighters that can do both. You name me one fighter besides, you know, Andre Ward and Lomachenko and fighters of that sort, you know, really good boxers all around. You tell me fighters right now that can fight inside and outside. They can box old school, inside and outside and mid-range. You don't see it too often.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So you say skills pay the bills. You tell me one fighter you see that's not under 140 pounds that can dance for 12 rounds and not get tired. Besides Floyd, you don't see that anymore. That's a skill.
I seen one this year. I seen one. I can't lie to you. I did see one this year. Yeah.
Stephen Farmer?
No. You said over 147, and I'm thinking about Alexander Usyk in the WBSS final.
Oh, Alexander Usyk. Is he light heavyweight or super?
He a cruiserweight. He a cruiserweight.
Oh, Usyk. Oh, absolutely.
Usyk,
He moves. I can't say that. He moves. He's all around. Yeah, he's all around. I give that to him.
That's the only one you pointed out over 147. But besides what you did up this weekend, but over 147, yeah, ain't too many people that can move around for like 12 rounds like you were about to do Saturday night.
Oh yeah, we about to go 10 rounds just moving. Like I was cool. I was just getting in the groove. So the fight don't start till after the 6th round anyways.
Now, did you have any kind of interaction with like Floyd? I seen you say Floyd didn't give you anything, which gave you everything.
Absolutely. I had interaction with him. I mean, I saw him at the gym every day, things there. So actually, only one time I actually spent time with him was Christmas, and after that, I didn't really see him anymore. I left. Christmas, he bought me a gray Nike jumpsuit, a black Nike jumpsuit, 2 pairs of Air Forces, and some white Hanes drawers because I didn't have any clothes on me. Yeah, for real. Like, this is what he did. Got me some Hanes drawers and a toothbrush from Walmart.
Shout out Floyd.
Huh?
So shout out to Floyd.
Yeah, shout out to Floyd. I appreciate that, Floyd. Like, yeah, that was enough. You did that. That's all I needed you to do for me. But as far as equipment, opportunity, money, nothing, doors, no. He let me come in that gym, and I had to pay. That's all I needed. So he didn't give me my skills or my rep or my strength or my name or the fame I'm getting right now. Everything he didn't give me, it's everything that I have. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I want people to take it the wrong way.
Oh no,
yeah,
no, bro. Take that the wrong way. Hopefully Floyd don't take it the wrong way because what you're saying is by him not maybe or like pacifying you, they really push you to the point that you are now to like be great. I mean, and you gotta respect that at the end of the day. When somebody that's trying to make their own way and not off somebody else's name, I mean, hey.
Absolutely.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the light heavyweight division? I think you say you were sparring with Bevo.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think? I mean, because Eddie made the point that you were you came in at 172 and you made it fairly easy, and he was thinking that maybe you could make super middleweight.
I mean, that's a possibility right now. We might end up doing that.
Okay, so speak on it, man. What division would you feel more comfortable at?
I mean, I'm an old school fighter, man. Either or, it don't matter the weight. It depends on the day, and that's all it is. I mean, if you're the best at weight class below you, and weight class above you. So.
That's true. That's true. Anybody at 168 that you've been looking at that you got your eye on that you might want to fight?
No, man. I told you I don't even watch boxing right now because nobody really interested in me. It's not their fault. It's not like they don't think they're bums or nothing. It's just not exciting to me.
So no boxer out right now really excites you at all?
Man, I mean, there's some fighters I find interesting, like their style. You know, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect their craft, like Lomachenko or Tevin Farmer, fighters like that. But besides that, no, man, not one.
Okay.
I mean, Usyk, yeah. I mean, fighters like that, I said champions of the class that show their skill and show their knowledge of the boxing. I respect that. I watch it, but otherwise, no.
So you don't watch no fighters in your division at 168 or like 175?
Man,
You don't?
they naming weight. They're naming light heavyweight champions and fighters in my weight class. I could have walked right past them, even though.
Okay. Okay. So you must have a impressive spar with Usyk. I mean not Usyk, but with Bevo.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was fun.
Have you ever got any work with Adonis? I know he was Emmanuel Stewart.
No, he was always wherever he be at Canada or wherever. He's in another country. I never really seen him in Detroit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next question. Okay, now the first time that I remember seeing you was on a fight in Cardiff, Wales. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. How was your experience over in the UK?
Yeah, it was amazing, man. Like, UK fans are a lot different than American fans. UK fans are, I keep saying throwback, but they're like the fans that you see on, Ali shows and Sugar Ray Leonard shows. They're crazy. They're drunk. They're all in.
What is it? Is it more passion? Is it more?
Yeah, it's passion, actual passion. Like, they feel for you, win or lose. They're with you if you win or lose. They love you, and it's actual love. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not here, but it's a whole different form.
So I mean, you fought a card, so you have to be on the AJ card. So how many people were out there when you fought? Was it close to that 80,000 mark?
When I fought in Wales, it wasn't an AJ card.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Main event was I can't even think about what the main event was. No, I can't tell you what the main event was. I think it's some smaller guy. Cordina or something. It's some smaller guys. I think.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Let me go and get into it since we are on the UK now. No, after that fight, I seen you talking a little, snack talk, but it's all boxing, I respect you. At Buatsi and in a yard. I mean, what's the thing with them?
Oh, nothing, man. Like I said, they're fighters just like me, but I'm always gonna talk my stuff. I mean, they both made their name, and I'm not trying to make a name off their names. People mention it to me, so I give them my opinion. So, yeah.
So have you seen them in action? I seen the reenactment of Yard's power. You know what I'm saying?
I see it because it's on my timeline. I don't watch them. I've seen him too. Both of them, they've made their way, got their name. That's dope. But I'm coming a whole different way.
So, I mean, down the line, would you push Eddie for like the Buatsi fight? I mean, he's in the same kind of camp.
I mean, I wouldn't have to push him or nothing. I mean, he's in the same team. That's already making. It'll probably be probably another year or two from now. So, because we're both young fighters, we gotta still gotta mature. But yeah.
What do you see Yard as being a factor 2 years down the line?
Yard, I mean, if he fights somebody anytime soon, he can fight nobody.
That's true.
Like me, I've been sitting for 2 years. Him, You're a WBO fighter, WBO champion. You ain't fought nobody in the top 10 or nothing?
I mean, devil's advocate again. He had 14 amateur fights and almost 16 pro fights. So, would you agree with Frank Warren about kind of taking him kind of slow, not rushing?
That's understandable, but you rushed him to get to that point. So, once you're there, nut up or shut up. People keep comparing me to Anthony Yardy, and they say, he's 16-0 or whatever. How many fights? I said, yeah, but I got 300, almost 300 amateur fights and international fights.
Yeah, I seen that, man. That's
impressive. 15. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. 15, 16 national championships for international Team USA. At the end of the day, I don't care. You can fight for 20 more years. My experience is always going to be further than his. And that's how I go. And Boati, he Olympic bronze medalist. He's been around. He knows how this shit go.
All right. Let me take a rewind right quick. So you grew up in Indianapolis?
But in Indianapolis and Vegas, I feel like the years I became a man was in Vegas. That's my 18. Yeah.
Okay, so like speaking on like living in Vegas, my first time was going to Vegas was for the Canelo and Triple G, so I can't imagine living there as a 13-year-old, 14-year-old kid, with all those kind of temptations.
Yeah, it's not what you think it is. It's, everything that you see on the strip, that's on the strip. Otherwise, Vegas is just another California. I lived in a good area, but it's just rough people around it. So as soon as I moved there, I knew I didn't want to be there, but had to suck it up and keep pushing.
Absolutely. So, like, when you left Indianapolis, you never moved back there? You never stayed there again?
Yeah, I came back to Indianapolis. So within those 5 years, I came back twice, maybe for like 3 months, 4 months each. I came back to play football. And then after that, I would get sent back to Vegas. Sent back to Vegas.
So do you, on your mother's side of the family, are they living in Indiana or are they in
they're all in Indiana.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. So, a football fan? Are you like a Colts fan or are you a Las Vegas Raiders?
I don't watch any sports.
Wow. So, like, what does a guy what interests a guy like Anthony Sim? You don't watch sports, you don't watch boxing. Are you a TV show guy, a movie guy? Or are you
like
arts and crafts?
Yeah. I'm a movie guy. Like Goodfellas, Mafia movies.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time?
Let's go.
Let's see. My favorite movie, Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness. I can't say that I heard that. Who stars in that movie?
It's an 80s movie. It's like a comedy. It's a comedy, but yeah, I like old movies like that.
Cool. So after the big win on Saturday, what was the dinner of choice?
The dinner, steak.
I absolutely can't go wrong with that. With that. I thought maybe since y'all was in Chicago, you probably would have went up with a deep dish pizza, but a steak, okay.
No,
okay.
I'm cool on
pizza. Can't blame you there. When can we expect to see you back in the ring?
Well, right now, negotiations for seeing a December card, maybe even early as November. I'm not sure right now, but it's in the talks.
You said early as November?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You really didn't take much hit that fight, so the disrespect. But do you kind of are like a throwback fighter? Then are you trying to be this active until you get to the point where you're making life changing, life altering money, or do you want to be this active for your whole career, like barring injury and stuff like that?
No. I'm gonna get in and get my money and get out. But right now I'm young. I still got my limbs. I can still feel. I can breathe. I can smell. I can taste. I'm young right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and push on through. So, you only get this one chance, and this window of opportunity is very narrow. So I gotta take my chance now.
So how many years do you see yourself in boxing coming up?
7 more at the max. I don't want to box over 30.
You don't want to box over 30?
No, I don't want to box over 30.
Wow, man, that's deep right there. Most people say you're not in your prime till you hit 29, 30 years old.
I mean, yes, well, the prime is real. The prime is not long. Think about it. Building up to the prime and after the prime is long, but your actual prime, that's like
It's like a 2 year gap. 2 year gap,
yeah.
maybe.
It depends. Sometimes that gap get punched short.
Yeah, depending on the sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about other sports, but boxing, depending on the punishment you take, your prime could, like you said, shorten by a lot. Is there any opponent that you want in particular?
Not at all, man. I mean, nobody's really different to me right now. This generation at this time. You're a European fighter, you're strong, you're Russian, German, you're English boxer, or you're American fighter, and you just, doing your own thing.
It sounds like you're not really impressed by anybody in your division, though.
No, it's not their fault. It's just when you come from a boxing background like I come from, where boxing was in its highest time, it's glory days. The fighters that they talk about and you watch, you compare it to the fighters now, it's nothing that excites you.
So what kind of battles did you go through in the crunk gym that just made you? I mean, I gotta admit, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the light heavyweight division as like a up and coming division with a lot of young talent. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of young talent, but you think about the talent, it's not really talent. It's just a lot of strength. There's a lot of strength. There's a whole bunch of cats with strength. Strong light heavyweights. You don't see light heavyweights. Man, he's slick. Man, he's so fast. Man, he's really setting shots up. He's sweet. He's smooth. You don't see any of that. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if you're talking about pure strength and power, and oh man, that's nice. But I mean, talking about you name light heavyweight, people are just dying to watch. They're so entertaining. They just have it. You don't see that, and that's all I've ever watched. So, from the
So who's your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter. It'd be between Cigarette Leonard and Ali. Now, I don't try to mimic them. It's just natural. I've always been a boxer. Before I could punch, I was always boxing. So that's how I was taught to box, the old school way.
Who was the best light heavyweight you ever seen?
The best light heavyweight I ever seen? I mean, that's hard. I don't know. I can't put that one on. I don't know. I mean, a lot of them.
In my opinion, I believe Roy Jones is probably the most talented boxer that I ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, elusive was.
Okay, so I mean, break it down to me. So like, I think Roy Jones one of the greatest boxers ever. What's your opinions on Roy Jones Jr. Just for a barometer standpoint?
Oh, he's one of the greatest boxers also too. His reflexes kept him alive all them years. He's never a sound boxer. He didn't go by the rules. He didn't do things by the rules at all. Him and Ali, they relied on solely their reflexes and their speed and their God-given gift. They put in the work, but they didn't do things the normal way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, after your fight Saturday, you had like a very positive and very strong message that people need to love more and settle disputes with verbal combat instead of physical combat, so we can come to a positive resolution for problems. Like, what does this kind of statement and just energy mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Because like when I heard it, I was like very, you know what I'm saying? Like it got me because like you're absolutely right. People need to love each other more, man, and like settle our disputes with intelligent conversation instead of fighting. If you're gonna fight, do it for, you know what I'm saying, get paid for it.
Absolutely. Made me say that is because it's the unspoken. My mother always told me that's what made me different than everyone. Unspoken is this gap in between two people. It's there, but people are afraid to say it or won't say it. So I'll say it. There's people around that's depressed, that's bisexual, that's struggling from anxiety, that's struggling with their religion, with their sexuality, with their skin color, trying to fit in. But you shouldn't judge someone on that. And a lot of people have been saying, I said in an interview, God doesn't judge us, so why would I judge another person? God does judge us when it's time for judgment. But I'm talking about right now as we're living. We can always repent and come back to Him. So why should we condemn people when God doesn't condemn us right then and there? You feel me?
True.
And I was saying that we should be less quick to judge someone and more quick to speak to them. Be open about it. And you want for your brother what you want for yourself. So basically, what you want for yourself, that's how you treat other people. What goes around comes around. The energy you put out, the energy you get back. So I thought that I use the platform that I'm on to bring awareness to that. So everybody think it's cool to poke and judge, gay people, to poke and judge people that have mental illness, to poke and judge people that have deformities. If you say it and you put people on blast, they're going to sit there and be like, whoa, I really do need to chill. You should have saw how many people looked around when I said that. Cause a lot of people that looked around were the people that say that shit. See, like, is anybody looking at me? Like, that's me he's talking about. So, yeah. I use that platform to bring awareness to it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's what I feel like God's doing through me. So.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this: during those 2 years that you were inactive, was there any point of anxiety or depression that you went through?
Absolutely, depression, anger is a real emotional roller coaster. Positivity, when the positivity left, the only thing I had was still my joy, my personality. I would never compare myself to Ali because I'm nothing like him, and I'll never be close to him. But they talk about how he kept his joy and his humor and his personality, his charisma, even though they stripped him of everything he owned. All I had was my personality and myself. When they stripped me of everything I had, Don King sat me. When I was down on my last coin. At the end of the day, all I still had was my laughter and my joy and my family. So that's the only thing that kept me, I say, sane. Everything folded. No, it's time for me to move out. Well, I ain't got money now. It's time for me to move out my apartment. I go back to my mom's house. When I didn't have any fights, I was going to the gym and felt like I had no direction. I'm training and going in circles. People kept asking me when I'm fighting. Another month, turned to 6 months, turned to another 6 months, turned to another 3 or 4 months. I mean, it's a saying, like my mother should tell me, tough times don't last long, but tough people do. So I just have to keep on pushing, keep on chucking.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna end it right there, man. Great message, bro. Great message, man. Absolutely, brother. That positivity is something that the world needs, and in particular boxing, and because people look at boxing as once you lose, then we just throw you in the trash bin. I mean, and that's not how it should be.
No, not at all. I mean, to people that, when positivity does go out the window and happiness goes out the window, you still have joy. And joy can't be created, nor can somebody else. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can destroy it. So you have joy, man. You're at peace at the end of the day. Joy gets you through.
Absolutely. So let the people know where they can follow you at, man. Give out your social media and watch the movie.
Instagram, it's __ the magician, and then Twitter, it's Anthony Sims. Facebook is Anthony Sims. And you guys have any questions, hit me up. I don't care if it's about boxing, not about boxing. Feel free to hit me up and just chat up with me.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for your time, brother. Thanks for your time. We really do appreciate it over here at TBV, and we will be watching your rise and how your career folds out, man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, have a good night. Bye.
All right.